the tickle monster.
No.
That's right. Sylvester Stallone is the tickle monster. I will tickle you. What? I'll tickle you. What? I'm gonna tickle you!
Daddy, help!
I'm here, Cassie. Unhand my daughter, tickle monster. Oh, hand.
Well, there she was, and here she is now.
Yeah, 10 years later, Erika-Shaye Gair, now 15, right?
Yes.
But back then you were 5, and you were playing Robin Williams' daughter in RV.
Yeah.
Well, you're so cute.
Thank you.
And that was your very first acting job.
Yes, very first.
Well, you scored. Good job.
Thank you.
So, obviously, it was, like everyone, just shocked yesterday when you heard. How did you find out?
I'm working at a kids camp this summer, and some of the other staff came up and told me, and I didn't believe them.
Yeah.
They were like, "Did you hear the news?" And I said, "No, what news?" Robin Williams died, and I was like, "No, he didn't." And then I was completely shocked. I don't think it's quite sunk in yet.
Yeah.
He was just like huge. It's
Yeah.
crazy, actually.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how much you remember from when you were 5 years old, but you've obviously got some great footage of when you were 5 with Robin Williams. What do you remember about him?
He was a very warm person. He was very real and down to earth. He would always he spared no expense to spend time with people.
Yeah.
He was like, he spent time with my brother too. My brother was not part of the set, but he made sure he would give my brother a hug.
Right.
And there was also a special needs kid there from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so he was really good with him.
Wow. So did you remember? You were only 5, so we get that. But did you sort of understand who he was, that he was a big star? Did you understand any of that, or were you?
I think I did, because I loved watching his movies. Obviously, I watched Aladdin and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
And I think I understood that he was those people.
Yeah.
But it didn't quite sink in that he was so huge.
Yeah.
So for a 5-year-old, it's still kind of nonchalant, but.
And then, so now in the years since then, it's probably sunk in a little bit more. Just
yeah, it's a very cool thing now.
Yeah.
I got to meet him and I got to spend time with him.
Well, and you were playing his daughter too. We were saying earlier that it must have been, to be a 5-year-old in the presence of Robin Williams.
Yeah.
It would have been really cool, because he's such a fun guy.
Oh yeah.
He seems like such a fun guy.
He is, in real life, he is. He's just funny in real life without even trying, and he's just so kind to everybody.
Right.
I think that's what people love about him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a real person.
Yeah. What did you find? Was it hard working with someone like that? I know you were so young, so it was your first role though. Do you remember being nervous at all, or was it just that you just kind of did your thing? At 5, you kind of do your thing, right?
Yeah. The funny thing is, when you're little, you don't ever get nervous for these things. These are just things you do.
Right.
And now when I go into set, I do get a little bit nervous, or when I go into audition, I get a little bit nervous. But especially when I was younger, it was just like, okay, let's go.
Well, when you're 5, you don't really have any concept of what could potentially go wrong, and when you get older, you do.
Yes.
It weighs heavily, right? So he was, like you said, he was a down-to-earth, really nice human being, despite the fact he was this gigantic star. So when you because you had the exposure to him at such a young age, do you sort of use him as an example in how you approach work?
I think so. I think he's a really good role model. We should always be kind to everybody. It doesn't matter who they are. Because a lot of the big stars, they can sort of get this, I don't know, air about them.
Right.
And he did not have that. He was just on the same level as everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've talked to your parents about it as well, because they were obviously on set with you for a lot of it. So they probably have different sort of views about dealing with him. Have you talked to mom and dad about this?
I think they're really sad about it too. And how can you not be, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, when you were 5, they would have had more experience watching Robin Williams, I think. So they have some different kinds of memories of him as well.
Yeah, they definitely watched some of the Mork and Mindy older shows.
Yeah, yeah. And for them to, I guess, in a way, entrust him with their little girl, would have been quite something for them also.
I think it was easy for them because he was so natural with kids.
Yeah.
Some of the other actors I think my mom gets a little uptight.
A little nervous about it? Well, he seemed almost like a big kid.
No, yeah.
In a way, too.
he was a dad, even if he was on screen.
Right.
Yeah. He had 3 kids, I think, is what he had. When you sort of look back now, you see that scene, which is such a great scene between you and him, and you think about, you know, what happened yesterday. What will you carry forward about that great memory?
I'm gonna definitely like keep it forever.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to forget, which I don't think I'll forget.
Yeah.
He was just a huge piece of history, actually.
Right.
So.
And to start with him is.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you do in your career from here forward, that's a pretty big start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
And good luck with your career. I know you're still doing lots of acting, so we'll look for you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Erika-Shaye Gair, you'll see her next in a movie, on a TV movie coming
A
up.
TV movie called Stolen Daughter, movie of the week.
Daughter.
That's right. And you know what? Get the movie as well, RV, and check it out again, because he really was good in it. And
He
you were
was
as
so
well.
funny.
Yeah, so check it out. It's a good movie, so you should definitely go and, you know, it's a great way to honor someone is to watch some of their great work.
All right, thank you so much, Erika-Shaye.
All right, thank you.
8:44 in the morning news.
Be right back. Stay with us.